quickly go over some of the things in my website for last quarter. Just looking at some of the bangers, like it was no way you shouldn't have capped and made money on the first quarter of the year. Just looking at everything that I have put out, and I just want to go through even March banger of the month was Wells Fargo, GS, Bank of America. These positions yield 1,000% plus. 1,000% plus. Called the 122 my favorite. These are my favorite patterns. 122 reversal targeting $40. End up going to $35, yielding 1,200% on my runners. Let's look at Wells Fargo. That was the banger. GS called live. Bank of America called. But most importantly, even if I didn't call any, these were the targets that I told you in the write-up. And yield, even if you didn't hold it all the way down because you saw no reversal, still yield over 100%. We took 75% at this level the first time, but then we rocked the second time. So that was the banger of March. Let me look at some more. March. Let's see what happened in February. I'm really not gonna. All of these kind of played out really nice. I'm not gonna really call the banger in February. You know why? Because on February 2nd, all the tickers had hit their PT, but they did. So basically, when I put the tickers out, we had to play the bounce level. I think Zoom immediately bounced. They all did what they needed to do, but February was kind of one of those slow months because it hit the targets right out the gate. So even if you took your time in February, didn't make much. March gave you the banks that I predicted in there. Been stalking since the top of the year. January, I knew that I was hitting Wells Fargo. I watched Wells Fargo from January 1st until the day I executed on it. Let's see what else. Let's see what happened in January. January, we came out the gate. We came out the gate killing January. January was like money here, money here. They was just throwing out bags left and right in January. So it was okay to take a little break in February because we had the money in January. I believe the ticker of the month on this one was all of them did good, but I think it was Etsy that kind of came out the gate like boom. I wanna die for January. Let's look at Etsy. Etsy was the banger for January. January came out. Where we at? Yeah, Etsy came and hit the target right out the gate. Then reversed in February and then came back in March and said, I'ma die, and hit all targets. So sometimes you just gotta, keep on the ticker. If the idea is there, just keep watching it. Like I thoroughly wrote this up. Like I don't play. I thoroughly write my mind up. All you gotta do is just marry the ticker. And that way you ain't gonna be scared. But anyway, keep it moving. So that was the monthly. Let's look at the quarterly ideas. Let's see the first quarter. Let's see what happened in the first quarter. We had, now I got to go through all of these because we had a whole quarter for them to work out. CHK. Let's look at CHK. Come on. Who didn't make no money? Who didn't make money from 93 to 69? Raise your hand. What was my target? What is the target on this? Target ticker only did the buy zone. Oh, look for reversal pattern out the zone to buy your March and April cons. All right, 322 down. So I think this is the first ticker I put out. Yeah. Yep. I played this. I only took 100% on this. I played myself. I got out like at $81. I remember this, and I never even looked back. Silly girl. But I be doing so much. PXD. What I told y'all about this ticker? Where was heaven? Sometimes people not patient enough. The target is 180.69. Let's look at PXD. PXD, me. What it hit free. It said 180.69. I hit it on a dime. PSD, right out the buy zone, 234. 234 is where you would have bought it at. And you would have rolled it down to 180.69. You know how I would have known you would have rolled it down? Because it didn't break or invalidate. Never invalidated. Never invalidated. Buy zone, 234, 237. Never invalidated. Oh. Okay, let's keep going. Let me stop getting hyped. I'm just hyped for the next year. EMPH. Oh my God, I clearly banked on this ticker. Now I did play this one. I ain't played PXD, but I played EMPH. So y'all ain't the only one that be slipping. Look at that. 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 Hit the target. What was the target? 200. From 226, 199. Then I set a break of 199. I even gave y'all some little dart pools in this thing. Yang yang in this thing. Yang yang in this thing. This thing hit 179. So even with my conservative target, this thing hit 179. Like, come on. Who didn't make no money? On. Let's see what On did. On was predicting 3-2 down. This one is kind of a tricky one. I can see right now. I'm looking at price right now on here. So let me see how this did. Let me see how On did. And this is a semi? Nah, this probably did not trigger that at all. Nah, it didn't. I knew it. I could tell by the price. It's stinking. Okay, so On ended up going up. Actually, this is nice. I should have played this. It kind of held that yearly. So what you needed was that break of that yearly, but it went the other way. Boom. On is nice. Okay, so On didn't do what it needed to do, but you wouldn't have got in it because you didn't even get your trigger. So you wouldn't even have to be worried about it. All right, so boom, boom, boom. 3 out of the quarterly tickers yield money. I played both of these and got money. I played banks and got money. Let's see what else we got. Let's just briefly go over some of the, like, come on, from the top of the year, 1, 2, 3, 4, all these weeks of swings. Just the most recent week. Sometimes I go really conservative light. Sometimes I put in a lot of bangers if it's easy. I try to find you guys the easiest plays so you ain't got to worry about it. Come on, KO. This is a bottom pattern. Look at this. Just put your money in it and chill. Let me see what KO did. I got to go down to the daily on this one. Whoa. So we yielded. Because I said buy right out the gate, right? So this went from, let's say you got in right here, 61 to 62. And you know how KO pays by the cents. So come on. Come on. PG. What? PG was a rollover ticker. So I don't even blame you if you ain't play it this week because you missed it from this area. Told you guys, this is going to be a banger. This is not where it's stopping at. These are the tickets you could just sit your money in. Don't worry, it'll reject right here because it's testing that breakdown. So once it reject right here and come back, and then if you get that reversal bounce, boom, then we on and popping. That's just how I'm kind of seeing it. I don't know for sure. Don't take my word for it. I got to look. Lift 185% this week on 2-week cons. I don't usually play the weekly ideas because I see so many tickers that I like to play. And I just, and let me make this clear. If I don't put the tickers that I like to play in the weekly ideas, it's because it's not easy and simple enough for me to explain it to you. That's all it is. It's not because I think it's better and I'm hiding it. No, I find you guys the easiest money-making tickers. So this week I said, let me play the easy shit and stop trying to play this other stuff that I be playing because I like it. And I did. And I got 185%. So moving forward, I'll be playing these weekly ideas right along with y'all ass because I'm playing myself trying to play the other stuff and get faked out. So 185%. I even played the bounce. I flipped it in reverse. Cashed out at my target, flipped it in reverse. It took 9 in the money calls, for next week and cash those out as well. It was risky. That's why I ain't alerted, because it is, the move is down. So I ain't want to be, alert and nothing that's too risky. But I realized when things hit targets, it be bouncing, except banks. banks banks had no bounce in the ounce. All right, so the weeklies is done. What else we got? Market outlook. Let's just get into it. Let's see, my first quarter. What did I say? Because I don't remember. All right. So first quarter, I said we're gonna trigger to a quarter price target is 43.09. Looking at the monthly, we still got ways to go. This is ES. So let's see what happened. Sometimes y'all be missing a bigger picture and y'all get so caught up in that micro level, but we ended up getting my trigger on the quarter. 2 up. We hit what? 42. And then I was calling 43.09. This should be an interesting new quarter, because my targets always say get hit. Yeah, so y'all see what it say. Y'all, and I also put a video out about this. ES monthly outlook. Let's go in the monthly. Since we in a quarter, we already know I got the trigger up on the quarter. I'm gonna be dropping a new quarter. Let's see what January. I predicted 2 continuation up or 2 continue reverse it down. However, we may remain inside. I think I was clear on us remaining inside, and I think we did for January. Let's look at it really quick. Yeah, we did. We remain inside. I called the 2 up. I called the 2 down. I call every month. One thing I have executed flawlessly is ES outlook. Let's look at the rest of them just in case. Market index monthly. Let's look at them just to see. So we got the inside month on January. Let's see what happened. We got what I said, 2 up continuation trigger. This was at for February, but really I can't take credit for February. February triggered like out the gate before I even put the write up out. So no credit there. Just guidance. For March, and for March, of course, my favorite. This is NQ, gotta be, yeah. March. My favorite 122. It hit all price targets. So, you know what was so different about this go around versus last go around, versus September. This September. Remember when I was saying like, hey, when we hit target, I don't know if the next month we would rip. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting a rip right out the target. So for April, I was expecting a rip just based on previous patterns. But when you look at price, it hit target. And guess what else it hit? That's why I was telling my write-ups, like, yo, watch that quarterly 50%, that quarterly bounce. If we, trigger 2 up, watch that bounce. That's important. And it bounced off of that and pulled the April in the same month. So we almost damn near got an outside month. But the beauty about it is we got to literally play the downside and play the rip up. Like, if you just don't be tied to a side, you will be okay. That's how ES kind of went. And NQ led the way. NQ was just like, we going to push. NQ was on one all the way. All right, so what else we got? Y'all already know the price stories week after week is just banging. I don't even have to go through that. Y'all could just go in the video recap and see all the ES price stories. See the videos before the price stories. So with that, and even in the 1K to million, even though we like going in a circle on account 1, account 2 out the gate killed it. So what I'm feeling like is once you kind of slow the momentum, because when we had the reset, I think we killed the momentum. So now you have to redo that, like re-get that momentum up. Like it's like life. Like you have to, that's like if you running really, really fast and you guys, you left the whole team like it was a false start, but you zoom it. Now you got to go all the way back to the finish line and do the same thing you just did and be in competitive mode because you got to beat whoever next to you. You think you're going to do the same and you just gave out all your speed? That's how I'm kind of taking these accounts. So new quarter, I just want to start like it's the new year because really, it really is the new year. So with this being said, I'm ready to get this off the ground. But all the tickers and all the plays that yielded any potential gains or L's are here. The write-ups are there. Proof is in the pudding. We ain't just making things up. Top 10 yearly plays is like, come on, they already, these are the bangers. These are the real ones. These are the real MVPs. Like, I'm not going to go through them because they still top 10. So, yearly. So I'm not going to go through them, but I look forward to dropping our new month. So we got all of these updates to drop this weekend. So I'm going to start getting to it. Today is my evaluation day where I just thoroughly sit all day and look at damn near 1,500 tickers, look at all the ETFs, and jot down notes as it go without no opinion, without no feeling, or without nothing. And then I sleep on that analysis. I dream about it and I ask God to reveal what's right, what could lead the pack. And then the next morning when I wake up, it's very clear to me what I'm putting out is without hesitation. So Sunday, that's why everything's out by like 10 a.m., even probably about 7 a.m. because I'll be up at 4. So good luck, everyone. I'm so happy for everyone that took this journey with me in the first quarter. I'm very excited for the next quarter. And let's go. And if you have any questions, don't forget, ask. You're not trading alone. Let's do it. Ask any question. How do I capitalize? How do I make the most money? This is your job. I even got a video here how to capitalize on the plays for my website. So if you're not capitalizing, it's because there's a mental block. So try to remove that mental block, and the only way you can remove that mental block is providing evidence to yourself. So good luck, everyone.